Now we have Ravi. The brothers are going down. It's a very, very interesting pasuk. Vayar Yosef es achav, and Yosef saw his brothers. Vayakim, and he recognized them. Now it's interesting, if you saw his brothers, you think he recognized them. And he spoke to them strongly. And it says again, Vayakir Yosef es achav, he recognized his brothers, which is interesting because it just said Vayakim, it just says he recognized his brothers. Vehem lo ikiru, and they didn't recognize him. Now, Rashi says, Yosef recognized them because they had a beard, and they didn't recognize him because he didn't have a beard when he was sold. Now, the truth is, if you met a sibling, and like he looked like he was from Eretz Yisrael, he looked different than an Egyptian, wouldn't you recognize him? Wouldn't you have picked up on it? You know, Yosef was dropping hint after hint after hint that it's him. How come Yosef saw them and the brothers didn't see Yosef? And the answer is because Yosef was looking to see them. He says, Ani Yosef achichem shemechartem mitzrayim. It's going to say next week's parsha. Our Chaim says, Ani Yosef achichem, I'm Yosef, your brother, that you sold to Mitzrayim. And our Chaim, you have to look this up. It says, even the moment you were selling me, I never stopped being your brother. I always loved you. I always see you. Vehem, but since they, on their level, the tremendous level of the shifted color we can't begin to fathom, but on their level they thought he's in the house of ill repute. He was in the house of immorality. That's where they were going to find him. He wasn't going to be sitting with them in front of him. Even though he was sitting right in front of him, they didn't see him. You know, a lot of times you could see someone, but you don't really see them. And it's so important to realize that there's so much more going on. That maybe when I'm frustrated, maybe when someone judges me, maybe when someone's not nice to me, maybe when someone misunderstands me, maybe when someone's angry at me, maybe when someone is insensitive to me, maybe they're going through something. Maybe they have a struggle. Maybe I have to try to find compassion instead of just being hurt. And it's very hard. Taking the high road is one of the most difficult things in life, but is what allows us to grow, to become the best, most adjusted, settled, happy, joyous people. It's so important to say, you know, where am I not seeing? Where am I getting too caught up in my subjectivity, that I'm not being objective? And you'll be able to open up a whole new world. Now, who do I talk to find that out? To find out about that? Maybe you talk to your spouse. Maybe you talk to a good friend. Maybe you talk to your kids who you're seeing a certain way and say how are you? How are you feeling? What are you thinking? There's a whole world of people to go into their thoughts and not just, you find people, they're not talking to each other, they're talking at each other. To start recognizing people, and then it changes everything. So the brothers came down and he said that they're going to be that they're spies, and he put them in jail for 3 days. Now we get to Chamishi.